Hey there everyone, it's Brendan from Crypto 101 here, and in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through how to trade leveraged futures contracts for Dogecoin on the Coinbase exchange. Now, to kick things off, all you need to do is log into your Coinbase account, and you're going to be met with a screen that looks somewhat like this one. You're going to have your normal toolbar on the left-hand side of your screen, and what you're going to want to do from here to unlock this is go over to the Futures button. Now, if you click on this, you're going to have to sign up, fill in a little bit of information, and it might take a day or two to actually get approved. Now, once you're approved for this, which some of you might actually already be, depending on your status of your account, then you need to go down to this little button in the very bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and I'm going to move myself out of the way here, but if you click on the Advanced button, it's going to bring you over to a new interface. Now, from here, you're going to click on the Futures option. And if you click on this, you're going to see that there are a variety of products that you can choose from. So if you want to go to Dogecoin, all you have to do is find it on this left-hand corner of your screen, or just type in the word Doge into your search bar in the top left over here. Again, make sure that the Futures button is selected, which it already is because you can see that it's highlighted in blue. And from here, I can go ahead and choose the option. Now, you're going to notice that there's a couple of different ones. We have October, we have November, and then we have December. Depending on what the time of the month is, you may or may not be able to choose these different options. If you are close to the end of the month, then you can maybe choose the following month. But if you're in the middle of the month or in the early stages of the month, you're probably only going to be able to trade one contract. Now, the way that these work is that these are 1 month contracts. You can buy and sell at any point in between. You can do it multiple times within the same day. However, typically you're only going to be wanting to trade the contract or the month that you are actively in. Unless you're at the very end of the month, then it's okay to buy the following month. So we are in the month of October at the time of making this. So I would want to click on the Doge 25 October 24 contract. Now, after I do this, I can go ahead and adjust my chart as I see fit. I can do whatever I want to do over here. But if I actually want to place the order itself, I'm going to come over to the right-hand corner of my screen. And this is where I can either buy and go long, which is essentially saying that I'm betting that the market is going to increase in value. Or I can sell and go short, which is essentially saying, hey, I'm placing a bet that the price of Dogecoin or whatever asset I'm trading is going to go down in value. So I can buy and long and sell and short the same market. Now, the way that these work is that they are leveraged products. You can see that in order to go long over here, it's going to require that I have an account balance of $346 actively available, meaning that it's not tied up inside of other trades. And this is essentially a 2x leveraged version of Dogecoin. Now, this leverage amount and the margin required will vary depending on the time of day and market conditions and a couple of other factors. However, you can understand that this will be, relatively similar. There's not going to be a day where it's 100x leverage for a Dogecoin contract or anything like that. And so while this might vary a little bit, it's going to be roughly the same. So essentially, by spending roughly $350 for a contract, we get $700 worth of Dogecoin exposure. So that comes out to being roughly 2x leverage. So if I wanted to place a trade here, all I'd have to do is say, hey, how much do I want? Remember that each contract will cost you roughly at the time of making this $350, which is the margin required. However, this will give you $700 worth of exposure. So if I wanted to buy 2 contracts, you'll see that that is now going to cost me around $700. If I wanted to buy 1 contract, that would cost me around $350. It's also important to note that you have to leave a liquidation buffer. You have to leave a little bit of funds left over, because if the asset goes in the wrong direction, well, you need margin. You need liquidity to be able to hold the trade going a little bit in the wrong direction. I would even say you need enough in here for the trade to go quite a bit in the wrong direction in a worst case scenario, just so you don't get in trouble with Coinbase. So once you want to go ahead and buy, you have a couple of different options. You can choose the limit order, you can choose the market order, and you can choose the stop limit order. Now, the vast majority of you are going to probably just be using the limit or market order. Market is saying, hey, I do not care about price. I want to buy right now. Time is of the essence, and I want to get filled at immediately what is available, which means that you're probably going to get a slightly worse order fill, but you're going to get filled immediately. Now, a limit order is the opposite. This is saying, hey, I care very much about price. I don't care when I get filled. I want to make sure that I get filled at a very specific price. So here you're going to see that there is a limit price. And what I can do over here is I can actually click on the order book and choose where I want to get filled, or I can even type in this information myself. So if the current price of Dogecoin is 14 cents, then all I have to do is come over here, type in 14.1 cent, and now I can get filled at this amount, and all I have to do is click buy now, and it will get placed. So if I want to come back here, then I can certainly do that. And if I ever want to go and actually cancel the order, I can come over to my order book and cancel these as well. So that's really all there is to it when it comes to placing these leveraged futures contracts for Dogecoin on the Coinbase exchange. There's a little bit of an approval process, but that's just about it. So I hope this video helped all of you out.